Hello students, today we are going to study one very important topic, that is interrogative sentences. Interrogative sentences plays very important role in our day-to-day life because when we talk to somebody else at that time, same kind of sentences are used. We question somebody, then they answer us, or otherwise they question us and we answer them. So today we are going to study WH questions. So WH questions, it means what? The kind of questions are there. Those questions will be started with these WH words. See, what, where, which, who, whom, whose, why, when. Then see, how many, and how much. Though these questions are not starting with WH, still these questions are known as a WH words. So now what we are going to study, how to frame that question. See, question formation plays very important role. Generally while talking we may commit mistake of framing question. Even in the exam also student they get confused. That's why we have to be very much careful while questioning or while framing the question. First of all, you will have to select the suitable WH word. If time related thing is there, you will select when. Okay. Then if place related thing is there, then we will select where. Then if somebody's name is there, we will select who, whom, whose. Then how that incident happened, so we will select why. So in this way these all WH words are there and these words play different role in different questions. So first of all, see the formation. First of all, we will use WH word. Then after that we have to use helping verb. So helping verb, how we have to use? Actually in simple present tense and simple past tense only helping verbs are not there. It means straight away we have main verb. But in those sentences we will have to use do, does and did. If any sentence is given in the simple present tense, so you will have to use do or does in that question. If any third person singular is used, like he, she, it, or any name, at that time we will have to use does in the simple present tense, and for rest of the subjects you will have to use do. Then in simple past tense we have to use did plus v1. It means whenever you will use did in that sentence, so the main verb which you are going to use, that should be v1. It means main verb. Now how these questions are framed, now we are going to discuss. Here we have certain questions and then how to frame those questions, that we are going to talk. But one thing you have to remember, first thing, you shouldn't forget this structure. You will have to select first of all WH word, then helping verb, then subject, verb, and RPS. RPS, it means a remaining part of the sentence, and after that there will be question mark. Though you have written correct question but you didn't add question mark, so your sentence will not be completed. And right now these kind of questions are there in the exam also. So how these questions are, like any sentence is given and particular part of that sentence is underlined. So you are asked question here like this: frame a WH question to get underlined part as answer. So in any sentence underlined part will be given and you will have to frame a question to get that part as a answer in your WH question. Now see here, there are certain questions. First question, it means here simply statements are given and those statements are given where underlined parts are already given, like I like mangoes. I like mangoes, this is the sentence, it's in the simple present tense. Whenever you will just solve this question, first of all you will have to identify the tense. See the tense, it's a simple present tense, so that's why we will have to use do or does. If yes is added to the main verb, it means third person singular, then we will select does. But here yes is not added, it means we will have to select do. So how answer will be there? Now just see. So I like mangoes. Then your question will be started from here. Like you will have to start your question with what, then according to the structure, see WH word what we have selected, then after that helping verb simple present tense, so we will have to select D, what, then do, what do, then we have to take subject, what do I like, this is your question. So if you frame this question, what do I like, what do I like, then you can answer this question, I like mangoes. Then come to the next second question. She went to Pune. Now Pune is a place related thing. That's why which word we will have to select from this list? Where. Where is the correct word? Then you will have to frame question from here. First of all, you will have to write in the beginning where. Where. Then it's a simple past tense. So in simple past tense we have to use did. See, where did, then subject, where did she, and the verb that is used, that is in the past tense. But while answering this question you will have to write in the main verb form, where did she go. It means after using did you will have to use v1 only, so this is your answer, where did she go. Okay, this is your answer. Then come to the third sentence, he was reading storybooks. Listen question properly. He was reading storybooks. Identify the tense. It's a continuous past tense. And in continuous past tense, see, reading is the main verb and was is the helping verb. So already helping verb is provided here in this example. That's why you don't need to borrow a helping word from anywhere. So straight away you can frame question here. Like, first of all, you will take here what, then helping verb is already given, then you can say what was, then subject he, what was he, and reading will be remaining as it is, and then question mark. Listen the question properly. What was he reading? This is your question. Then now come to the fourth example. We made a plan in the evening. See, listen the question once again. We made a plan in the evening. So now here evening it is used. It means what? We are talking about here time related thing. So for the time, what exactly you are going to use? What, where, which, who, whom, whose, why, when, how many, how much, how. We will select here when. Because time related things are given, then we have to use when. So your question will be started with when. Then it's a simple past tense, that's why you will have to use did, because simple past tense it means helping verb did. When did. Then after that you will have to take subject, when did we. Now did was used there, that's why we will have to convert that made into the make. It means v1 should be used. Listen the question once again. When did we make a plan? This is your question. Listen, see question properly. When did we make a plan? Because when we are using did in the sentence, after that you will have to use v1. As it's a simple past tense, that's why we have to use here did, and after using we will have to use v1, it means main verb form. And then at the end question mark should be there. If you will question this, so then underline part you are going to get the answer. How it is? When did we make a plan? When did we make a plan? In the evening. That will be your answer. Now here in the next fifth example, there are two parts which are given underline. See, Ram killed Ravana. Now Ram and Ravana both should be the answer. We will frame two different questions. So first of all, we will frame first question. Who killed Ravana? That also you can say. Or who did kill Ravana? That also you can say. play, it means we are talking about person, that's why who will be used. So first of all who, then who did kill Ravana. If you question this, so your answer will be there. What will be your answer? Ram. Then now suppose you want Ravana as answer, so then he killed somebody, because that Ravana is used here as an object in the given sentence. So that's why you will have to frame your question with whom. Okay. So question will be started with whom did. In first question Ram was not the part of the question because Ram was the answer. Now here Ravana will be the answer, that's why that word will be missing from here. So whom did Ram kill and question mark. This is your question. Okay, see, whom did Ram kill? Question mark. Then who did kill Ravana? Okay. Then come to the next sixth question. There are 10 boys in the class. So here, which word you are going to use from this? What, where, which, whom? We have to use how much or how many. You say. You will have to decide here how many. Because when we are talking about countable noun, so we have to take how many, and when we are talking about uncountable noun, material noun, then how much. So that's why we are going to select here how many. See, how many boys, how many boys are there in the class? Listen, answer once again. How many boys are there in the class? And then at the end there will be question mark. So this is your question. You must have understood how to frame these questions. Then come to the next last question. He walked so fast. So now here we are talking about his walking, how exactly he walks. Then answer is so fast. So we are talking about his manner, how that incident happened. So definitely question is going to start with only how. So question will be there like this: how did he walk? And after using did, you will have to use v1 only. Okay. So in this way you will have to frame the question. If you have any doubt, you can ask me through WhatsApp. Thank you very much.